I did not know what a Walmart store walker was until I went down this TikTok rabbit hole, and I actually just had an encounter with one who, like, I wasted her fucking time. If there's one thing about me, I do not steal. I would rather go without. Like, I do not steal. I do not fuck with the law like that. I do not fuck with my own comfortability. I will not do it. I have never done it. It will never happen. Hopefully, I'm never in a situation where I have to do that. I'm not judging you if you do it. That's your business. You know, like, we all have our things, but that's not something that I do. And after watching that guy describe what he used to do as a Walmart floor walker, I'm 100% certain that this bitch was a Walmart floor walker and that I wasted her fucking time for like 3 hours. Because again, I do not steal. I just moved to this small town and there's like one Walmart in the area. Like there's only one Walmart within like 20 miles. Like that is the store that everyone goes to. Coincidentally, when I moved to this area, Walmart Plus, the app, they were just like, oh, fraud detected, and they locked my account, which was fucking stupid. So I'd called customer service and they were like, okay, well, it's because you moved. It was the automatic fraud detection system. It should take anywhere between 1 to 4 hours. I was like, fuck it, I already got an Uber here. Like, I'm gonna shop. So I took my sweet fucking time. I'm enjoying the day. My brother's got my daughter. I'm very chaotic with my shopping. So I started like in Peril because I needed a few things for work. My brother needed a few things because he didn't have shit when we moved here. Then I went on to like cat litter, cat food, bounced over to like grocery area, picked out some stuff we needed for the house. And then I went to the party planning section because we were planning my daughter's first birthday party. I grew up very poor, so I like to compare like price by weight and shit and like quantity and all that. Even though it's Walmart, like I'm not gonna get fucking scammed. Get the fuck out of here. So I'm like really like taking my time with like different colors and shit and like comparing the price by weight and all that. And this woman appears. There's not a fucking thing in her cart. And she seems to be having a phone call, but now that I think about it, the phone call seemed fake as fuck. But I didn't like think anything of it at the time. And whatever she said on the phone, she was like, whoever she was talking to, she was like, oh yeah, like her 3rd birthday. I just can't find this banner. Like this looks stupid. And I just picked out this super cute, like 1-year-old like banner, you know, like it had a cute one. It was the cutest one there. And for whatever reason, I think just because I'm like a nice person, I decided to grab the 3 and I handed it to her. And she's like, oh my God, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you so much. I was like, yeah, no problem. I can tell she was genuinely surprised that I did that. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, yeah, I get it. It wasn't like a normal surprise though. Like, oh my God, that's so nice. Like she seemed confused, but whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I go to the next aisle over to like look at balloons and shit. I'm again comparing and all that. And she appears, but there's nothing in her cart. And I noticed this, but I, you know, like maybe she just didn't like it. Oh well. I'm like, oh, hey girl. And she's just like, hey. A little weird with me. Not mean, but like a little weird. Whatever, like I'm picking out my balloons in the different packs. So I pick all that out and like I'm going over just to see if there's anything else that I'd want, like a piñata or whatever the fuck. Didn't pick out the piñata. And she's there again. But like, again, whatever, she's planning a party, so I'm thinking in my head like, oh yeah, she's just there. So then I go over to the meat section, and I don't eat pork, so like, you know, but I'm also very particular. Like again, I am very religious when I compare like the fucking ounce by price and the quantity and how much I'm getting. So I'm taking my sweet fucking time with the chicken, the turkey, and the beef. And she's there again. Still nothing in her cart. And I was like, oh my God, we gotta stop running into each other like this or something like that. And she was just like, yeah, like, she seems like weirded out. My cart must look insane, by the way, because I've got like random shit from pretty much every department. But again, I walked into the doors and bought a $200 phone right off the bat. So like, I don't know why, like, obviously I can afford this. What do you, like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I don't, like, again, I just continue on. Like, I get my meat. I get some like gizzards and shit. I go down to the fucking produce section because it's like right over there. And I start picking out random pieces of produce. And she's there again. She doesn't look at me though. There's nothing in her cart. Not a goddamn thing. At this point, like an hour has lapsed since I saw her in the party section, like the first time. Like, there's nothing in there. But I'm just like, tra-la-la-la-la, talking to myself, like doing my thing. I loop over, I get a few more things from random different aisles. Again, I'm taking my time because the customer service person said it could take anywhere between 1 to 4 hours, more than likely 2. So I'm like really taking my time. And my brother was watching my daughter, so I was like, okay, it's my day off, slay. So I'm like walking around. And I keep seeing her. At one point, I'm in like the Halloween like decor section. I can't afford anything here, but I'm just like looking for fun. Because that's what humans do. We like to window shop as well. And she's fucking there again. And she seems like mad at me. Like she didn't say anything to me, but like she seems mad. Like really angry. I don't fucking know why. But I noticed it. Like she seems irritated. And like I kind of got my feelings hurt because I thought she was like a regular person, not like an employee pissed that I wasn't stealing. I feel listen, you chose this job and I'm not a thief. Like I don't know what the fuck LP told you about me, but I am not a fucking thief. So like, all this shit happens. I go to the register, my Walmart Plus account is still fucking locked. So I go straight to customer service because I'm like, what the fuck? And I show them, like, look, I have this much money in my bank account. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I showed them, like, my like, call history. I was like, I just called this fucking customer service line 3 hours ago. They said this would be fixed. It's almost 4 at this point. Like, it's well past 3.5 hours. And they're like, okay, well, we'll hold this up here. And I was like, perfect. Like, let me go call them outside. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and I'm gonna figure this out. That woman appears outside. But, like, at this point, I'm pissed that, like, my account isn't unlocked. Like, I am who I say I am. Like, why the fuck are you doing this to me? I don't have my card on me and I don't have enough cash for all this. So I'm like, dude, like, I just spent all this time for what? I talked to customer service. They're like, we're so sorry. We're gonna, like, expedite this to, like, the manager or whatever the fuck he said. Whatever department handles that. And I was like, yeah, please do, because I'm here. And, like, I'm pissed. And he was like, you could try using Apple Pay at the fucking at the ATM. He didn't say fucking. I did, but, like, it didn't work. I talked to them. I'm like, look, I'm gonna try to go to this this ATM at Chase Bank to, like, pull money, and, like, I don't know, like, I don't have my cards. And she's like, okay, that's fine, like, we'll hold this up here. And I was like, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to be back within, like, 20 minutes. That didn't fucking work. And at that point, I had a migraine, I was sweaty, and I was really pissed. I did not want to take that out on anyone, nor have I ever, but I don't want to take that out on anyone, so I just fucking went home. I called my cousin, and I was fucking furious. I ranted about this, like, the whole Walmart Plus account situation for hours. Like, 2 hours later, I go on the app, my shit's unlocked. So I'm like, fine, whatever. I feel really bad that they have to put all this random shit away, but, like, I order it and have it sent to the house. And it was actually more than I initially had, like, picked out. Fuckers. So anyway, I think back on this and realized that woman was definitely following me. Like, she was in every aisle that I was in. Every fucking aisle, empty cart, and she progressively got more and more pissed. And I don't know why. Like, you chose this job. Like, I'm sorry, I have autism. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'll hyperfixate on cost for as long as possible. You know why? Because I don't know math. So anyway, Walmart, eat me, because I've never stolen a thing in my fucking life, and you just wasted however much you're paying that woman an hour for what? For fucking what? Like, I get it, I look squirrely as shit, but you have such an insane security system. Like, you know. Like, I don't know if I look like someone else to them. I have no fucking idea. This was my first week up at this fucking, like, this area. I have no fucking idea. But, yeah, anyway. If I ever, like, have this encounter again in their stores, I'm gonna be, like, extra chatty and be like, hey, girl, how you doing? Like, oh my god. Like, I'm just gonna be so fucking nice. Because, what are you doing? There's no way, because I've been shopping at Walmart for years. There's no way that you think I'm stealing. Get the fuck out of here, man. I am way too afraid of jail. Like, I would rather take an ass whooping and lay there and sue you afterwards than ever risk me going to jail for some stupid shit. You genuinely picked the wrong bitch. I will waste your time and irritate you.